Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to FemmeTarot. I'm Nasli, your international psychic medium and energy reader and healer. Welcome back, everyone. How is everyone feeling? Yes, I'm trying to hype this live up because I'm exhausted. I'm just feeling it all, like I'm sure a lot of you are. And if you're wondering what we're talking about, we do have a major total solar eclipse tomorrow, Monday, the 8th of April, 2024, happening. It's mostly covering the South Pacific and the US and and North America, should I say. And it starts at 12:39 p.m. Eastern time and lasts till 4:52 p.m. Eastern time. So just be aware of that. So everything is going to go dark tomorrow around that time during that period. So it's going to get really dark after 3:30 p.m. Expect that. I highly recommend you stay indoors. I explained this in my previous video why. It is because the eclipse energy is totally the opposite of what the sun does. So the sun does rejuvenates, right? The sun gives you energy, gives you power. It recharges you. The eclipse, what it does is the opposite. It is the shadow effect. It sucks the energy away from us. It basically covers anything that it is there for us to see. It covers it in darkness. So that energy is really, really strong. I've been feeling it. I've been exhausted all day. I wasn't even sure if I could make it through the live, but I will, right? But I will keep it short. I need my energy. The other thing is that I do have several readings tomorrow planned. As I do readings from Monday to Thursday, private readings. So I had to change the time of those readings because I did not want them to coincide with at the time of the eclipse, when the eclipse happens. Nothing bad is going to happen, but that energy will come through in the readings and I don't want to. So a lot going on and I'm feeling very not myself, I want to say. And that's why I wanted us today to talk about shadow work, because shadow work is important when it comes to your own healing journey. It understanding yourself, not just that, but also facing your demons in quotes. But before we start, I just want to say a welcome to our new mod, Alexis. Hello, Alexis. This is her first day, not her first day here with us. She's been part of the family for a long time, but Alexis, this is her first day as the moderator. And of course, we have beautiful Isa and Smaragda. We also call her Margot, moderating this channel. And I am very, very grateful and appreciative of you all. I hope everyone's feeling well. How are you guys feeling as well? And before we start with everything, I just want to remind you guys to like this video and subscribe if you're new here. It does help the algorithm, and please do comment below if you're part of the replay crew. Comment anything, you guys. Doesn't have to be. If you have nothing to say, just comment FT, anything that you want. What do you have for breakfast? It doesn't matter. It just helps the algorithm. So we're almost at 5,000. So I would love to get to 5,000 before I go on my travels in 2 weeks from now. So that would be great. But I'll be gone for 2 weeks, but I'll be posting videos. I won't be recording them. I won't be doing live, but I will be recording videos or uploading them even. All right. And of course, if you want to book a reading with me, a private reading with me, you can go ahead and visit my website, FemmeTarot.com. Just click on the booking, just use the booking form online. Please do not select all of the spiritual services. Select the one that you're most interested. If you're not sure what is right for you, then you can go and check services, and then you'll see information about each spiritual service that I offer. All right, let's see. Okay, and today we're going to be doing, I'm not going to be doing a lot of lightning readings today. I'm only going to do like 4 or 5. Again, I have to protect my energy. It's been a lot. It is a lot. I've been feeling it, and tomorrow is going to be a little bit challenging when it comes to energy. When you work with energy and you have these major cosmic events happening, I feel it. We feel it. No, I'm so sorry to hear that. Get well soon. Oh no. No, being sick and being diagnosed with cancer has nothing to do with the eclipse. Although having said that, one would have to look at your natal chart and your progressions and transits to see where it hits. So, but where do you have Aries? If you want to know how the eclipse is going to affect you or where it's going to affect you, check on your chart where you've got Aries, because this is an Aries eclipse. And we have a lot of Aries right now energy. Mercury is in Aries, who's retrograde at the moment, is in Aries. North Node in Aries. We have a lot of Aries energy. Check where you have Aries in which house. And then if you're not sure what that house means, then you can Google what the house means, and then you'll understand, or you'll get a little bit of insight how the eclipse is going to affect you. But I'm really sorry to hear that, Danielle. I'm sorry that it's all piled on. Regarding the earthquake, thank you everyone. Everyone, just for a couple of days I've been inundated by messages, everyone saying you got it right, you predicted it. First was the bridge, then it was the earthquake. Yes, and this is just the first of many. And I said it, and I said just expect the unexpected. And I know New York, New Jersey area does not have tectonic plaques underneath, so it's not considered a seismic area. But see what the eclipse is doing. Expect the unexpected. I do feel the next one is another earthquake is coming. I feel next week strongly, and it's more so my area. So Europe, Turkey. So I feel it's going to be somewhere between Turkey and Greece. I hope not. As you know, I live in Greece now. But Europe, Mediterranean area, that's what I'm getting. This is where I'm drawn to. Let's see what you guys are saying before we start. TJ saying there was an earthquake about halfway and was the middle of working too. Wow. And it must be surprising. I mean, I know I saw on TikTok a lot of people who live in California. They were like, "Come on, New Yorkers! That's nothing compared to what we get." And I get it here in Greece as well. We do get a lot of earthquakes and often, but in England, for instance, in London, you do not get earthquakes, and because London is not laid on top of tectonic plates. But here's the thing: I remember years ago when I was like, I don't know, I think I was at school still, and we felt the earth shaking, and we were all so shocked. Even myself, although I'm kind of used to earthquakes, hate them, but used to them. So it catches you off guard. It does catch you off guard. So luckily, no one was hurt during the New York earthquake. And there were just like minor, I feel, damage, or I think damages, etc. Beyonce new music, right? Yeah, I forgot about that. Campfire just reminded me about that I predicted Beyonce's new album, Baltimore Bridge, earthquakes in Taiwan and NYC, attack in Russia, theater. There's yeah, it's all going to unfold now with those energies. And I told you, I did a whole video on the eclipse and March and predictions on March and April. So just you guys, that's why we need to do shadow work. Okay, we need to do shadow work. This is to help us. Okay, this is, and especially as we are really right around the corner from the eclipse, it's best if you start with shadow work, because that's what the eclipse does. It does, but it does it in a very abrupt way. So we all want to be prepared. I felt the, oh wow, all right. I hope they're not, well, define bad things, but I do feel politically with Trudeau, this year a lot of his dark secrets end in the next 6 months because of eclipse as well, because the eclipse energy does last up to 6 months, and everything kind of comes together in 6 months from now, or from the moment it happens. So expect things about Trudeau, things that are shocking. Yeah. I I want to do some follow-up videos with predictions as well, because I still owe you guys the entertainment industry predictions for this year. For this year and next year, I might do like 1 or 2 years. Depends what I get and what spirit shows me. And there's another one that I want to do for I got a lot of people, because we have a lot of people watching here from Australia and New Zealand, and people were like, how about us? You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. I do owe you some predictions, and I do owe you a video on that. So I'll get on it as soon as possible. Also, I want to get things out of the way before we get into things. And last but not least, just a reminder that I am starting my psychic development courses. They start on the 31st of May, and it's a 3-week course. Here's the schedule if you want to have a look. So it's every Friday for 3 weeks. We start at 11:30 a.m. Eastern or 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 5:30 p.m. Central European time. It's a 2-hour course each time, and it is via video. I have kept the price as low as possible. This is my pilot kind of like course that I'm giving out. So it's at 105 euros per person, which is the lowest that you'll ever like. It is very, very low. All right, because I just want as many people as possible to participate, because I really feel, because this is a beginner course, and I really feel it's going to help all of you, regardless what you want to do with your psychic development. But it's more so to basically connect your intuition and learn how to work with your intuition, and learn how to read for yourself too. Everything is linked down below in the description box. There is a link to a landing page. Please sign up there. Just add your email, and then you'll get an email from me within the next 24 hours with payment details and more information regarding the courses. So I'm really excited about that. Please remember that there are limited places available. So sign up as soon as possible. What? What girl's getting us during the thing? Oh my. Okay, what a time. He won't forget about that, will he? Thank you, Gloria. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's another thing, the CERN thing. All right. That's very, very interesting. So very soon, it's not going to happen yet. So I'm talking to this amazing, so I have 2 astrologers that I'm bringing on this channel. I talked about one of them. I know her personally, but she's just going through some personal stuff. She just her mother-in-law just passed, and her husband's going through some stuff. Anyways, so there's another astrologer that I'm talking to. He's amazing. He's extremely, here's the thing, his predictions align very much with mine. We were just talking on Friday on the phone for an hour, almost an hour and a half. We're talking about everything, and we did discuss, there were 2 questions I asked him, as an amazing astrologer that he is, because he's very, very accurate too. He's a Gemini, extremely bubbly, extremely just very passionate about what he does. He'll be on my channel in a few months. But I won't reveal more, because sometimes I just don't want to overpromise and under-deliver. I'd rather under-promise and over-deliver. Here's the thing. I asked him 2 things. I said, why did King Charles, because his prediction about King Charles, the royal family aligns 100% with mine. Um, about King Charles's health, abdicating, William stepping up, etc. And I asked him, why? Why was King Charles coronated during an eclipse on an eclipse? I don't get it. He said, I don't get it either. I just don't. But there are two things. Either he did not consult an astrologer, but I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. Princess Diana consulted astrologers all the time. She had her own personal medium, a psychic medium, and astrologer too. All right. We know that Camilla also believes in astrology and does see someone, and she consults someone. Now, Charles, I don't know. King Charles, I don't know, but he's a Scorpio. So I would assume so, because Scorpios are very, very intuitive and very into this. Okay. So I don't think, like, why would he consult an astrologer? And so one was that. The other one, he said, was that probably, he wasn't, already his health was kind of deteriorating and he wasn't feeling well, and because he was waiting all his life and he's already 74, 75, he just doesn't care if he's going to reign a long time. He just went for it. He did not want to change the date. He wanted to be very traditional, stick to the date, and hope for the best. And the other question was about CERN, because that is crazy to me that they're doing this right now. But on the other hand, it also makes sense because we are shifting into the new earth. The shift has started. This is what we're feeling. Now, tomorrow, it is going to be eerie, especially for those of you living in North America and experiencing this amazing event, cosmic event. It's going to feel very, very eerie. On top of it, think of CERN, and just try not to think of what's happening in Switzerland when everything is happening. And also, do not look at the eclipse without wearing special glasses. It can destroy your eyes. So please, please, please. And if it's absolutely necessary for you to go to these areas, that allocated areas, to look at the eclipse, do it. But I would stay indoors. I'm staying indoors, and I'm not even on the path of the eclipse. And I even asked my kids will be at school tomorrow to try and avoid playing or going out in the yard. All right. Because of the energy. All right. So many things to talk about. The shift is definitely being, yes, 100%. We want to see it. Yes, big deck energy. We want to, Christina, I want you to take a selfie and send it to me. Anyone who's bought merch, and if you, everything is down below. You can, I've got really cute sweatshirts, t-shirts, beanies. Obviously now spring, summer, I'm going to change the collection and what's available. Some people have already sent me some great ideas for merch. So yeah. All right. So, okay, yeah, it's against my Catholic religion, but I don't like, or was, when I was, my mom was like, tarot, that's the devil's card, my mom would say. My mom would freak out about tarot. And she loves to watch horror movies. It's crazy. It's crazy. But now it's not. My mom is fine with it now, but it was back then. I don't know. She was like, don't touch them. Don't. You don't know you're giving permission for the devil to come through. Whatever, mom. I really want to take the 3-week course. Yeah, absolutely. I love that. And if tarot cards make you feel uncomfortable, then you can always get angel cards, oracle cards as well. Okay. All right. So, Yeah, I mean, why, you may ask? It's more so the energy. It's the energy of the eclipse and it's the overall vibrations. The shift has happened, and tomorrow, especially, things are going to start getting and feeling weird. So, in order to protect your energy and protect yourself, it's best if you stay indoors. Obviously, it's not possible for everyone to stay indoors. People have to go to work, people have things to do. It's you'll be fine. But if you just want to add an extra, what was that? I'm telling you, I'm not myself today. If you want to add an extra layer of protection, then I would stay indoors or stay outdoors as not for long. Just try to run, do your errands, and then just stay indoors. Yeah, no, yeah, light candles. I've got stuff for you. I'll get to it in a minute. Light candles, yes, do not manifest, but you can you manifestation is something that you do every day. It's not like, and the eclipse is not going to manifest anything good. Trust me. What you can do is set your intentions, light candles, and set your intentions. I've got some stuff for you. Hold on. All right, let's talk about the eclipse. All right, let me get my things. I want to get organized. Okay, so during eclipse, the sun represents our conscious self ego, and it's momentarily, where is it? I lost it. It's momentarily overshadowed by the moon, symbolizing our hidden subconscious aspects, which is the shadows. So basically, the eclipse is revealing, okay, it's bringing up, it's surfacing up the shadows. So what I recommend, because we've got time till tomorrow, what time? 12:39 p.m. Eastern time. That's much later in Europe. So in Europe it starts, Central Europe, it would start at 6:39 p.m. Okay, if you live in Europe, Central Europe time, 6:39 p.m. So it's and then it ends 10 p.m. Yeah, around that time in Europe. So I do recommend that you do some shadow work this way. Okay, you know what to expect, what's happening, what is going to unfold in the next 6 months with this solar eclipsean energy. All right, and B, this is for you. This is for to. It's more to help you, to give you some comfort and to give you a sense of control as well during this healing. Because whether we like it or not, this eclipse is going to make us look at all the things that we need to focus on, work on, release, or heal. Whether we like it or not, some people are going to, cardinal signs are going to feel it a lot more than the rest of the signs. So anyone who has Aries, Libra, um, hold on, Aries, Libra, Cancer, and I'm missing another one right now. I'm telling you, I'm not myself. Oh my God, hold on. Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancers are going to feel it the most. Now, let's look at, gonna look at you guys. Thank you, Stella. Yeah, hit the like button, everyone. Thank you so much. Um, all right, I'm glad a lot of you have gotten your decks, have gotten decks, big deck energy. So because this is part of the shadow work. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to get, sorry, there it is. I couldn't find the button. All right. Let's talk about shadow work and why it's crucial for our personal growth. Because when you start working and you start exploring and looking into every little dark, shadowy crevice of your being, of who you are, it leads to profound healing and transformation. The shadow consists of the parts of ourselves that we deny, we repress, we disown, we basically deem unacceptable or unworthy for ourselves. So we basically just put it away. We put it aside. But years go by, time goes by, and everything that we've tucked basically under the rug is growing, and it's blocking our energy points. It is blocking our own development. It is not helping our own evolution. So there's a lot of reasons why shadow work has to be done as often as possible, or as often as possible might not be the right way of saying it, but shadow work should be done every now and then. All right. Um, because by acknowledging and embracing our shadow selves, we reclaim lost parts of ourselves and we integrate them into our being. So, this process really allows us to heal past wounds, release limiting beliefs. And this is something that is happening now with the new earth and this massive shift that we're feeling. We're basically releasing limiting beliefs. And this can be scary for a lot of people, especially those that have been conditioned into this into the 3D world, basically. And it's also to cultivate greater self-compassion and wholeness and feel a connection. It's about feeling a connection to the source, feeling a connection to the cosmos, to the universe. Shadow work is not easy. It does require courage. You have to feel ready to dive in. You have to feel brave regarding what's going to come up for you. You have to be able to be ready to feel vulnerable. And you have to be willing to confront your deepest fears and insecurities. That's what shadow work is. And during a total eclipse, like the one that we have tomorrow, it's important because it's a rare moment. And the energies are so potent that because the sun represents our ego, that's what it means in astrology as well, right? Um, and it's overshadowed by the moon tomorrow. It does symbolize our hidden subconscious aspects. So it's good to be ready, it's good to be prepared. How can you prepare yourself, you may ask? Well, let's get into it because I have some tips, or I want to share with you how to do shadow work. Everyone can do shadow work differently. I do highly recommend that you do shadow work either using a spiritual journal or divination tools such as tarot, oracle cards, crystals, whatever you're drawn to. So, choose a divination tool, as I mentioned, that resonates with you and it feels intuitively right. You can use tarot, oracle cards, crystals. You can do scrying. You can use scrying tools, etc. Now, before beginning your session, take a moment to clear any intentions and set new intentions for your shadow work. Do this in a sacred space. Have a little altar, a little sacred, quiet space in your house or wherever it is. You may light candles, burn incense, or play calming music to enhance the atmosphere. Now, it's important to ask open-ended questions. The way you formulate your questions are very important. For example, what aspects of myself am I currently repressing or denying? Or what lessons can I learn from my shadow? And then it's all about interpreting the messages. And you do that by paying attention to your intuition. What do you see? What do you feel? How do the cards make you feel? And of course, after all that, journal everything. Record your insights, observations, feelings, intuitive messages, anything that is coming through during this shadow work, just write it in your journal. Again, I want to remind you, this is not a one-time thing. All right. You have to keep doing it. Not every day. You don't do this every day, but do take some time. I don't know, depending how you're feeling, where you're at in your life, but once a month, once every 2 months, just do some shadow work. Sometimes shadow work can be very, very deep, very, very emotional. It can bring out a lot of feelings of anxiety, stress, fear, insecurity, a lot of these feelings. So depends on what you're working on, what your intentions are with the shadow work, but do not fear that. That is the most honest, the most deep, the most incredible therapy you can do for yourself to help yourself. You're doing therapy to you. You're helping yourself understand what it is. What are these dark crevices, these dark shadows? How are they blocking you? How are they creating a false sense of what's happening around you? You'll get a much better understanding and a deeper understanding of who you are, where you're at right now, and also will help you release of trauma. A lot of trauma. A lot of us carry, everyone carries trauma. It's just that trauma is different to each individual, right? So, and everyone deals with trauma differently. So, because we all have trauma, and a lot of times it's unhealed trauma, shadow work does do wonders, and it does absolutely help. I'm just looking at the chat. Just did. Just did. I don't know if you just came in. So yeah, let me look at my notes and see if I'm missing anything. So that's why it's important now. When it comes to tarot, when you use tarot or angel cards, I have some. So I have some angel cards, oracle cards here, and I've got my tarot as well. So you don't need to read the booklet or know the meanings of the cards. Please do not do that. Okay. This is not how I learned tarot. This is not how I want Femmies to learn tarot, because it is confusing, and then it ends up being more of a, it stresses you out because, like, okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? What's the symbol of that? Okay, did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Because then you're so in your head, you're overthinking that you're missing the point and you're missing the messages. So do not worry about the actual meanings of the cards. So when you do shadow work, if you do it today, for instance, let's say I'm going to pull a random card. Do I need to say anymore? The random card is the sun, and this video is all about the sun eclipsing tomorrow. So, Spirit is definitely with us and talking to us and sending us. All right. Okay. So, for instance, if you get this, if you're working on, depending on the question, right? Let's say, what can I release to help me in the next? What can I release with this eclipse that will help me in the next 6 months? It will help me heal and move forward in my life, for instance. And look at this, the sun. Okay. Let's pretend I don't know how to read tarot and I'm just pulling some cards out. Okay. So I would say, looking at the card, I would say, okay, so something is about to be um, unveiled, or something will be made very clear to me tomorrow during the eclipse, because I just pulled a card. Okay. So I see here, what do I need to release? Is this related to my relationship? Is this a relation? We're pretending here. Okay. This, I'm not reading myself. I'm just saying. Okay. So I see that the sun, the eclipse, what it's going to do is going to shed light to things in my relationship that I need to work on. Okay. This is what this is. So I'll pull another card. I suggest that you pull 3 cards when you do shadow work, or more. It's up to you, but start with 3. I just got the King of Wands. Again, random card. So, all right. So what do I need to understand, to learn, release, or fix in the situation? Shadow work. King of Wands. All right. I'm just not me, but I would say, because Wands is passion, it's sex, it's creativity, it's just, it's also the fire. It represents fire signs as well in tarot. So fire, sun, etc. I would say, okay, I have the King of Wands here. So the King of Wands is nurture your relationship. Why isn't your relationship? There are issues in your relationship that you're not nurturing, you're not working on. What is it that you have to work on? Is it that you've lost your spark? Is it that you've lost your passion? Is it that you want to walk away from this relationship? Tower. Yes, it is. Because if you're not honest and you don't have that honest discussion with your loved one, with your partner, with your relationship, etc. So what this eclipse is going to do, it is going to destroy everything that you've been working on for so long. All right. So, and then you keep pulling. And if you want to ask more questions, if you want more clarity, you just pull a clarification card, or you just ask for more information come through. Open-ended questions only. Only, that's how it works. Same applies with angel cards, all right? So forget about the meanings. Look at what stands out. Look at what stands out. Look at the colors. Look at the images, the shapes, everything. How does the card make you feel? Even the number, where is it? Number 6, all right? So let our intuition guide you. Let your intuition guide you. You just need to be in a very relaxed state when you do shadow work. Excuse me. Do you guys have any questions? Do you have to use candles? No, you don't need to use candles, but candles does help you connect to spirit. So white candle is usually a calling card because they do see the light through the veil, and it is like a calling card. That's why I always recommend have a white candle and a black candle at home. A black candle, what it does, it absorbs negative energy. A white candle, it basically calls in the good energy, calls in spirit. But if you don't have candles, that's perfectly fine. It's more guiding you on how to do shadow work. But people do shadow work, or they do their own rituals differently. There is no right or wrong. I'm just giving you some, let's say, guidelines. What I needed to release. Now you, okay. So now you need to explore what is it. So judgment card. So either you're way too hard on yourself and you need to chill, you need to take a little step back and see things from a different lens, or it is that you have to work on how much, if you're a people pleaser. I'm just picking up what's coming through, right? Maybe it is you're too much of a people pleaser, pineapple. And I love that sentence. You're a people pleaser, pineapple. And too much of a people pleaser, or because you don't like to be judged, or you don't, you're too insecure, or you're not in a great place in your life right now, and this is something that you need to work on. So, but you know best. I cannot do shadow work for you guys, though. I can read for you and tell you what I'm picking up, but shadow work ultimately is done by yourself. What can you do if you don't have any tools? So if you don't have tarot cards, just a notebook. You need a journal, a notebook, and use that. Okay. Just start writing. Start writing. Another tip that I used to do when I was a teenager, and how I was connecting a lot of times with my guides back then, was like I would write down lyrics of like random songs. So remember, we had tapes back then. Yes, that's how old I am. So I love to make mixtapes. So that was my thing. So I would put a random mixtape in, fast forward, like forward and rewind, etc., just randomly to a song, right? And then there was a song. That's how it would connect to spirit. And then I would write down my journal the lyrics to that song. And that to me was connecting to spirit. That to me means that that song was sent to me because there are meanings, the lyrics have something that will help me. So they're different. I'm just giving you an example. So there are different ways, but you can write things in your journal. You can even write a letter to your guides or to your guardian angels. Okay, I'm glad. See, so it's like because you know yourself best, and I just happened to pick up your energy and got that. But you know you, so go with the flow. Go with the flow of what's coming through. Danny says, after the astrology store, I go, right? Um, okay. So yes, thank you, Alexis. And I have a crystal shop. Not that many crystals left in stock, but I do have some very good crystals still in stock. So please head on over if you want to buy top quality, ethically sourced crystals. I'll be again. I want to redo my shop. There's so many things I need time. Time is of essence. Um, Okay. So hold on. I hope I'm not missing any questions. So the another little reminder as well, something we talked about, I think a couple of weeks ago, or it was last week, eclipse tips for tomorrow. Sorry, the wrong one. So again, stay indoors. This has to do with your protecting your energy. Just overall, there's going to be a lot happening. Grounding yourself, super important. If you don't know how to ground yourself, I will explain in a minute really quickly. Perform a release ritual. That too, you can do through shadow work or through I'll explain in a minute. Meditate to help ease your nerves. So grounding yourself, how do you ground yourself? What does grounding mean? Grounding means building a very, or strengthening your connection to Gaia, to Earth, because this is what keeps you connected, and not just connected, but also connected to Mother Earth's frequency too. So grounding happens out in nature, being out in nature, sitting in grass, walking barefoot in grass, doing going out for jogs, cycling, swimming, mm, no joke, hugging trees, touching trees, not just like for a few seconds, but literally just standing or touching trees and staying there and just really connecting to their the overall energy. Taking showers as well, that's the easiest, fastest way of grounding. Drinking a lot of water as well throughout the day is grounding. Crystals, using crystals, carrying grounding crystals. There's so many grounding techniques. These are just some of them. What was the other one that I said I wanted to? Oh, I don't remember. Setting intentions. Who's got their birthday? Someone's got their birthday. Oh, Val. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Do not, tomorrow's a new moon too. Do not, please, I repeat, do not take your crystals out to charge them. You're not charging your crystals, you're actually draining your crystals. You're taking away their power, their energy, their magic, because that's what the eclipse does. Remember what I said in the beginning? The eclipse does the opposite of what the solar eclipse is, the opposite of what the sun does. So the sun charges, the moon supercharges, the eclipse does not. Leave your crystals, just place your crystals away from windows, just to have them somewhere safe, smudge, cleanse them, etc. Take care of them, but do not take them out, please. I'm glad you asked that, Val. Happy birthday. Oh, it's tomorrow. That's not a bad thing. Listen, a lot of people are afraid. I've had a couple of people who have their birthdays tomorrow and they're like worried. They're like, oh my God, I'm sun in Aries, 18 degrees. All right. So it's mostly the Aries that are 20 degrees, 23 degrees onwards and up. They're going to be affected by, but actually, the sun is in Aries. So I'll tell you what, this has to do with a major transformation that's about to happen the next 6 months for you. And I feel more so, this is intuitively, Seely, more so with a transformation. It has to do with your looks. I don't know. Are you on a health kick right now? Are you trying to lose weight? Are you doing so? I see it's around your your appearance, and it's more so those changes are more so external that are coming. Let's see. Is this eclipse making me feel angry? Depends. Everyone feels it differently. I've been feeling exhausted. I feel like I've been like I feel like it just came back from Burning Man. All right. Like battered, bruised, tired. Like I've been drinking too much, eating too much. It's just, and I haven't. And I haven't. I've been a good girl, sleeping, going to bed early, sort of, but not sleeping well. It's making people this energy is making a lot of people very, very emotional. Tomorrow's going to be cray cray because I get, just warning, if you're commuting, just be careful because people are going to be loopy and cray cray tomorrow, and expect a lot of weird like the whole week. Just be prepared for like weird discussions and conversations and topics coming up and people just not making sense. Just telling you. And I've been seeing it already. It's been happening. Yes, I talked about it on my video, the year ahead predictions video that I did. Number 8, actually, it is the number of abundance, and it's the day of the eclipse, and that's why the eclipse, when it comes to world events, it is going to affect banks, real estate, and to me, anything that is structural, anything structures and foundations, which is why that I keep saying that from tomorrow onwards, I see issues with China and Taiwan. Um, I mean, very Martian area, Martian energy. Uh, a lot of something big is going to happen in the Palestine, Israel area as well. Something major is going to happen there. Politics. It's just there is a significance with the number 8 when it comes to the collective, when it comes to the world, but when it comes to personally, anyone who is, for instance, born on a they either have a personal year, an 8 year. This is an 8 year. 2024 is an 8 year actually. And so or if you're born on the 8th day of the month. So I feel this eclipse is actually going to boost you. It's going to give you a little nudge. It's going to help you. Gloria, I'm a Scorpio moon too. And I have to say, I'm the opposite though. I have not been emotional at all. At all. But then again, I'm an aqua. But I've been feeling Now? Can you hear me now? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, perfect. Mercury retrograde. Thank you. Oh, data, what? Okay, black coffee. Hold on, black coffee. Where was I? Sorry, everyone. So I didn't even touch anything. I did not even touch anything, and my sound went off. Okay, so black coffee. What I was saying is that this is actually, it's a good thing that you've got 8 and your personal year is 8. This is going to give you a massive boost, this eclipse. And also don't forget that the 8 on its side is the symbol of eternity. And in the Chinese culture, number 8 is considered the number of luck and abundance as well. So think of it this way. So do not panic, actually work with that energy. Work. Actually, you black coffee, you can start manifesting with that, with the 8s around you and that energy. All right, sorry about that. Every week there's something's off. The world events, but safe at the same time. Yeah, it's really weird for me too. Like, you know how I've been feeling? I've been feeling like, okay, something like all these things are happening. Already my predictions are coming true, but there's more and more coming, right? And I feel nervous, but on the other hand, I'm like, bring it, bring it. You know, Sutton says, name him, name him. I'm like, bring it, bring it. Bring it, because I'm done. I want us to go through this. We need to go through this. It's just like the birth canal, you know, it just gets dark, it gets claustrophobic, it gets painful, but we're in the birthing canal and we are about to come out on the other side where things are beautiful. The world is changing. It's going to take a few years, but this is the beginning. Last year, go back to last year, March. I remember I was doing it live and I said, this time next year, all our lives are changing. Our world is changing. It starts. So yeah, it's understandably so. We all feel nervous. We're all like, you know, with everything that's going on. But on the other hand, it is exciting. It is exciting. And we, all of us, everyone here, we're safe. We're safe. Oh, Pam, good question. I'm trying. The thing is, because I need to move around all these readings because I don't want them happening and people don't feel comfortable anyways having the reading during those 4 hours where the eclipse is happening until the whole thing, the moon covers the whole sun. I'm trying to figure it out, but just please keep an eye out on YouTube for notifications, because if I do go live, like as soon as because I'm still waiting for some people to get back to me and we're trying to figure things out, I will just jump on a live pretty much last minute. But that's the plan. I'm just trying to cater everyone. On the first day of Pisces, on my life's in shambles right now. Do you have anything for me, please? Okay, I'm not doing the lightning readings just yet. I'll be doing them in a minute, but I will only do like 4 or 5. I'm sorry, but don't worry, we'll do them again very, very soon. No, well, to me, it means that the eclipse is in your 8th house, and it's other people's money. So something intuitively, I'm going to say something regarding taxes or some kind of a loan will come up unexpectedly. To open your third eye, well, your third eye is there are many techniques and many ways of opening your third eye. You can also take my psychic development courses that start on the 31st of May. But I also have some videos which I go into detail regarding intuition and using your intuition to connect to spirit, to connect to guides, etc. because this is going to take a little bit longer for me to explain to you. But if you go on my channel, you'll find a lot of resources and videos. Yes, it is. Yeah. It's 100% transformational period. It's not going to happen all at once for Aquarius. Don't forget, Pluto's in Aqua for 18 years. He is going to go. Pluto's going to go back into to Capricorn in June for a few months, and then back into Aqua. But this is very transformative, and Aquarius is. I'm not just saying it because it's my sign, because I know the good and the bad and the ugly of Aquas. I'm fully aware of them, but I can tell you, Aquas are here to lead this big change. I'm so proud of us Aquariuses, because it hasn't been easy. Hasn't been easy for Aquariuses the last 25 years minimum. I want to say since 2001. So that's 23 years. Yeah. So we're now leading into this big, massive change and shift that's going. Is my plan for tomorrow going to work, or does it need a tweak? What's your plan for tomorrow? Do not change your plans just because there's an eclipse. Just do some shadow work, do some release rituals, protect yourself, use your crystals, etc. You don't need to change. Life goes on. Life goes on. We've got things to do, people to meet, etc. Yeah, and the eclipse in the UK starts. Hold on. Let me do the math. So it's 12:30 Eastern, 5:30 p.m. UK time, and it's about 3-4 hours. Yeah, I'm sorry, Laura. I'm sorry. Yep, that's the eclipse. That's it. Eclipses what no longer serves you. And I'm saying I'm sorry, but on the other hand, I'm not, because if this is something that you subconsciously deep down also want, but neither of you were kind of like, opening this conversation, as hard as it may be, the eclipse is helping you out. So in the long term, this is to help you, to serve you, as painful as it is right now. And I get it. 100% understand. Oh, Aries, right now it's so hard for you. Anxiety, calm down. I don't know when, but definitely it's this energy. Let me think. North Node is until January in Aries. Then we've got the eclipse. Then we've got Mercury, right? I would say till like May-ish, June, things are going to calm down for you. Yeah, please do. The link is down below in the description box, and to a landing page. All right, so I'm going to check some more questions, and I'm going to do lightning readings. Oh, I'm so happy that helped. Yes, sometimes you just need a little bit of validation. Like so many people that I see come to me, first timers. I mean, first timers not with me, but first timers getting a reading, and you can tell that they're so intuitive and so sensitive to energies that sometimes you just need someone to tell you, because people feel it, or they're not sure, they're not aware, they're not confident enough to understand their intuition, which again, that's why a psychic development class would help you, because it's not about, I'm not going to teach you how to be a reader. I'm going to read for clients. I'm going to teach you how to better your life using your intuition, connecting to your guides, being able to read people, their energies. How? Using your third eye, using your intuition, something that we all have. Everyone has intuition. Everyone has a third eye. Everyone has chakras. So I love reading your messages about that, about getting readings. Oh, it's 7 p.m. on Google for England. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Do not reschedule. Do not reschedule unless it is, if you have elective surgery, cosmetic, you have an appointment for cosmetic stuff done, Botox, whatever, cancel. Do not do it during an eclipse. Please do not reschedule, cancel, do not go. All right. Yes, they'll be okay. They'll just drive you insane because they will not, they will be in their fields. And I don't know how old your children are, but if they're younger children, they're just going to drive you crazy, maybe fighting, school issues, maybe issues at school, behavioral stuff. So, but they'll be fine, just more so emotionally and all these, and because kids are so susceptible to energies. Can I cancel work? I mean, yeah. Hi, Mr. Boss. Sorry, can't come in today, but I think I'll quit because of this eclipse. It's really working against me. I'm not feeling these energies. So yeah, consider this my resignation. Everyone is. It's irrelevant of sign. We're all feeling. Most empaths and sensitives have been feeling it for the last 10 days because we had another eclipse, lunar eclipse in Libra, although that one was milder. Okay, so everyone's feeling it. Everyone is normal and will be feeling it for the whole week. My Aries children are adults. All right, if they're adults, the same applies, but again, depends on their chart, depends on their chart, where the eclipse is, how it's going to affect them. So you'll need to have, and it's not their natal chart, it's more so the progression and transits charts that you can have a look at astroseek.com. To different child, is this the eclipse? Yeah, it could be the eclipse. But then again, Libras are amazing. Like Libras are extremely, they're so multifaceted as well, and especially as children because they're so creative. It's almost like they take on they adopt different personas. So do Geminis. It's an air thing, so it could also be that. And a 5-year-old trying to find, trying to figure out their own identity. I feel it is somewhat the eclipse, but more so because your child is a 5-year-old Libra. So students are going out with glasses of the eclipses is a negative for them. Negative, no. Listen, it has to do with the energies. It has to do with how it's going to affect them. It's nothing bad is going to happen to them. Okay, it's not that, just because they looked at the eclipse, they were outside, that something major is going to happen. But it's more so to protect your energy, and because most people who are part of this community and watch these videos are people who are empaths, who are sensitive, who do get affected by energies and do really want to protect their energies too. And that's why. That's why. And also because you'll be feeling it once it starts getting dark for you in North America. Once it starts getting dark, you're gonna feel weird because that energy is strange. Because I remember the 2017 one, the eclipse, how I felt and how that completely just messed me up. And so that's why I'm saying it's best to stay indoors. Do not change your plans. If you have plans, please go ahead with them. Just be vigilant. Just for today, just for today, and not too long. Please do not take out your crystals. So do not leave them out in the sun for more than 1 hour, right? For many, many reasons. Just like when you put something under a windowsill or under a window for too long and they lose their coloring because the sun eats away on the texture, the colors, etc. The same applies for crystals. So the animals are being weird. I've been noticing. Very, very weird. My dog's been weird. I've been seeing some cats that I've been feeding weird. Like I have a couple of cats here that we feed. So crazy. Been acting weird. So, all right. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quick round of lightning readings. Here we go. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle, and I'm going to pick, so you can either call in. I'll add the rules in 1 second. So these are the rules, so we can keep things. So one question per caller or per person in the chat. Please add a Q if you want me to read you, a capital Q, so I don't miss it, and no health questions, please. All right, let me just do a quick. I'm going to add the link here. If anyone wants to call in, you don't have to. You can add the question there. I'm going to do 5. Once I've done 5, that's it. So please not take it personally, or, you know, I'm just trying to protect my own energy here too as well. I'm preparing for tomorrow. I'm so tired. So, all right. Let me shuffle really quickly before we start. So I've seen who starts here. So Gigi, is it Gigi? Sorry, GGB. So it's going to be GGB, Black Coffee, Orchid, Intergalactic Defender, and then Shauna, who is backstage. These are the ones I'm going to answer. I haven't looked at your questions, but these are the ones from top down. Okay. So I'll start with Shauna because she's backstage. Then I'll get to Black Coffee. I don't want to lose the question there. All right. Shauna, are you ready?
Yes. How are you?
Hello, my darling. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. Thank you.
I love the energy. I love it.
Yeah. I just get so much energy off of you and a couple other psychic mediums that I follow, which is a couple of them. I love the energy. I can feel it. So it makes me excited.
Good. Love it. Okay. So what's the question?
The question is, I just found out I'm going to start school in July, and the current job I have is not going to work out. I need some sort of part-time job, but what area should I be focusing on getting like a part-time job?
I don't know why I saw magazines, newspapers. I don't know if that's related to what you do, or I was shown newspaper for some reason, but that could also be writing. It's, you know, they send me stuff symbolically. So what area you would like the part-time job?
Right. Where should I focus on trying to get a job?
Interesting. Hold on. I don't know what. 6 of Pentacle, Justice.
Oh.
Justice.
Okay. Are you just pulling 1 or 2?
I pulled
cards?
3. So related to like law, contracts, procurement, justice in general. That's the direction I see. And I see a lot of opportunities around that.
Okay.
All right. What do you do? Is that
Well, this is funny part. I did a lightning reading with you like a month or maybe less than a month ago, and the first card you pulled was Justice. So I don't know what that means. It was Justice. I know, Justice and World. Okay. That's why I was like, what are the other 2 cards? Justice.
Well, the other card is the 8 of Wands. Once, well, now that it's happened, right? Now that you're starting class, etc., it's like things are opening up, and I do see opportunities. So when you start looking for a part-time job, I do see plenty are coming your way. 6 of Pentacles too, like financially too. I feel this is gonna be good for you. Knight of Pentacles. I'm telling you, who is this? Justice. Who are you going to be working with?
I don't know.
Maybe like working with, I feel more so with contracts or like Because it's not necessarily like you working with a lawyer. I could also see maybe an administration, sort of like administrative
Mm-hmm.
work, but
Mm-hmm.
handling contracts or filing contracts or going through contract procurement as well. That could be, so it
Mm-hmm.
could be around that. But now the funny part is because I was shown a newspaper, I still see the newspaper, so it could be for a media outlet.
Well, I'm going to school for medical. That's what I'm like. What? And I'm open to whatever. I like if medical didn't work out, I'm about seizing opportunity. So if something came up that was better, of course I would do it. But it hasn't popped its head up just yet because that's what you had said. My other reading about justice and law and some. I'm definitely open to receiving it. It's just that I'm just going to continue until it presents itself. But
It
I don't know.
will
I have no
present
idea.
itself. And you know what?
Okay.
This is a prime example, Sean, because I got an email this week. I read someone months ago. And when I read them, I said something about she's divorced. She's in a new relationship. He's also divorced. Neither of them want to get married again. Okay. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, girl, you're getting a surprise wedding. You're getting a surprise what's called proposal. She was like, uh-huh, She, she couldn't, she was like, we're not planning on getting married again. We've done that, been there, we're fine as we are. She emailed me this week. She's like, Natalie, I can't with you. I can't. Christmas Day, he proposed to me. I was not expecting that. We're
Mm-hmm.
getting married. So it's really, I'm just saying, do not knock. Sometimes things that come through in readings may not, may not fit in what you feel is
Right.
happening or is about to happen, but
Oh,
it works in
I have
spirit
no
way.
doubt it'll make more sense later. I have no doubt.
It
All right.
will. It will.
Okay. Thank you so
All right.
much.
Thank you for calling. Have a
No
nice Sunday.
problem. You too. Bye bye.
Bye. All right. So, Gigi, do you see me buying property in Mexico, Caribbean this year, July? On my bid. Nice. Let's see. This will be your 50th, and this is the beginning of a new cycle for you with this full card, right? This full card, can you see it? That so a new chapter, new cycle, and I do see you buying property with this full. This is about changing your life completely, going, doing things that you would normally do on a whim. It's not even on a whim, but I feel like you've changed a lot, and this is a brand new chapter for you. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, I do. To answer your question, I absolutely do. Gigi, congrats. Black coffee. Danielle, I'll be with you after Intergalactic Defender, and then I'll call it a night, you guys. We'll wrap it up. Will I pass my second semester in nursing school successfully on May 8th? So in 1 month from now, May 8th. I like the number. I like May 8th, by the way. I feel it's going to be lucky. It's going to be good. Oop. 2 just flew out. Hold on. Jumper cards, but I wasn't even really. I feel it's a yes. Black coffee. You will pass this one. 4 of Cups. Why are you worrying though? Is it like, are there 4 topics or some kind of like, did you have difficulty with 4 topics or 4 tests? I'm getting a 4 here. Is it 4 years that your nursing school is? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Yes, you will successfully. I do feel there is a little bit of an issue I'm getting with one thing, something that you have to submit. There might be some kind of issue, maybe even having to repeat something. But I only see one, but I do see you eventually you will pass your second semester and everything will be fine. Fran, you've got a busy household, girl. You do. Can you send me a more because that's too general and that might and if you guys send me general questions and then I start digging and then it's just taking too long. Fran, can you just be more specific and I'll get back to you in a minute. What do I need to focus on in the next 6 months? Intergalactic Defender. I don't know why I'm getting food and nutrition, right? Instantly, they showed me nutrition, food, diet, focusing on that, getting healthier. I'm getting Intergalactic Defender. Did you just get a letter, an email? I'm getting that you're getting a letter, or it could be in the form of a letter, or it could be in the form of an email. Some kind of message. This is coming from some kind of family member who lives far from you. That's what I'm getting. Just a message that just came through. But I feel that your focus should be more so on your mental health and your your health, nutrition, exercising, etc. All right, Danielle, are you ready?
Can you hear me?
Hi, Danielle.
Hi, how are you? I apologize. I'm very sick, like I said before, but I have a
Oh, poor
question.
you. Okay, go ahead.
Um, I actually do have a lot of illnesses and everything. I know you said no health questions, but it's kind of hard not to leave that out. Um, I'm I'm not a generally healthy person, and I'm just happen to be sick right now. And my father was just diagnosed with
Cancer.
liver cancer, and my mother died when I was 25 of lung cancer. And I was just wondering if there's, and I'm not working right now, I can't. And I don't have any relationship right now. I'm 44 years old. Is there any hope, anything you see positive in the future, or even negative, to be prepared for?
You mean just generally or for love
Yeah.
life and stuff?
I'll take either.
Okay, hold on. I'm just asking my guides if there's any message for you, anything that
Yes,
they
that
want
would be
you to know.
great. And I'm quite a beginner, so.
I'm sorry that you're having such a tough time,
Oh, I
Danielle.
appreciate that so much.
But you've got us, you've got the family here, so
Yes, I do.
don't worry. Girl, if you want to meet someone, you've got to start going out more. Stop feeling
You're right.
sorry for yourself.
You're
I'm
right.
giving you tough love here. I'm just gonna give you life has not ended for you. It's been tough. It's been very, very challenging. But I feel that you're giving up. You're starting to give up.
You're right.
Hope, you're giving up. Please don't. Go out. Change your mindset. Change your mindset. Are you working?
No, I can't right now because of my physical and
Yeah,
mental issues.
you start working. And I don't
That's what
mean
I'm
getting
doing.
out.
I don't
You
know
can
what to
work
go
from home.
into. I don't know what to go into. I have 4 degrees and I'm not using them, but I want to start something new and I just
Yes,
don't know
I
what.
would say my advice to you is start something new, start working from home, start that. You need to be focusing on something which is very productive for you and it takes away your thoughts and your energy from thinking about what's going on with your health and everyone else's health around you. And girls,
Hmm.
start going out more, start meeting. And I feel through work, you will be able or you will have the excuse to go out and meet more people because you will have to start networking. Now,
Right.
whether what you want to you're good with numbers, like you're good with money numbers. That's what
Um,
I'm
I'm
getting.
getting better. I'm getting better. I wasn't always, but I'm getting better.
I mean, it's your degree in economics, in business,
Um, I
in
have my undergrad is in elementary education and sociology, and my graduate degrees are in special education and those with severe disabilities.
Okay, because I love that you have all these degrees, and it shows that you're such a sweet soul that you want to help people, right? That's why you want to
Yes.
do this.
Yes.
But it's you're what I'm seeing job wise is very is unrelated to what you studied.
Yes, that's what I want.
Oh, that's what you want anyways. All
Yes,
right.
I want to change.
Because I see more. Here's the funny thing. I see again numbers around you. So it could
Okay.
be developing, create like learning Java, like a language,
Okay.
learning how to script, doing because I'm getting that's the direction they're taking me.
Okay.
Building websites or learning how to do. I really feel that you would be, or you know, that's the direction they're taking me. Something that you learn something new, but I feel you're a fast
Right.
learner. And then
Yes.
you work from home and you start networking, you start meeting people, and that makes you come, it's going to push you to go out more and be more you.
Okay. I appreciate that so much.
You're very well, but start now. Do not
Okay.
let all of these challenges, you're 44, you're young. You're
Oh, okay.
young.
I have to look at it that way.
You're still, girl, you're not even halfway there. What are you talking about? Listen, don't give up. Just because you have some challenges, what you make of them, make
Yes.
the most of what you have. And what you have, you might not have your health 100%,
Right.
but what you do have is you've got a sharp mind, you have a
Yes.
big heart, and you've
Yes,
got
you're right
skills.
on that. I'm always wanting to help
Don't put them
people.
to waste.
Okay.
Come on, girl, do it. And then we, as a community here, we will help your business. I've said this and I'll keep saying it. If you have, I want to promote and help small business owners. If you have a small
Yes.
business, let me know. I'll give you a shout out and I'll help promote.
Oh,
You too.
great.
Get
My father,
starting, Danielle.
my father had his own business, and my mother always wanted me to have my own business. That's funny that you
Get
say that.
starting. Get cracking. Come on.
Okay. Thank you so
Come
much.
on. You can do this. You got this.
You're giving me a lot of hope. Thank you.
Yes, but you can do it. You got
Okay.
it. You got
Okay.
it. Don't give
Okay.
up. Please don't. You're young. You're smart. You got it all.
Okay. Thank you so
Best
much,
of health right
Natalie.
now.
Thank you.
Everything, once you're feeling better, health will follow.
Okay. I'll take that.
All right? Take
Yes.
care.
Thank you so much for your time.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, you guys. I think that's it for today. Oh, wait, no, Fran. Fran, where's your question? I don't want to forget you. Did you post your question, Fran? Orchid? I don't know if I missed your question. Oh, okay, I found it. Don't worry about it. Found it. Okay. So you're just tired. I'm getting, you're both, you and hubby are tired. Exhausted. The sun, the chariot. Oh. Who wants to hold on. Danielle, I think you're stuck backstage, so I'm just gonna remove you. I'm not being rude. I'm just letting you know. I think that's the way to do it. Sorry, Danielle. Oh my God. Wait. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I've got someone special backstage. I want to bring her on and she's going to share with you her story. And she's got a very special. Okay, hold on. Back to you, Fran. Oh, girl. Who's thinking? Are you the one thinking about leaving? Is there a divorce? Because I see that. Is this too much with the kids and everything? But you know what? I do feel that there is tension and there are even thoughts about splitting up, but I don't see it. Oh, eventually, the Empress, something you're trying to avoid. Um, something that you're trying. Did you talk to a lawyer? Grant, send me an email. Send me an email. I'll help you. I'll help you with that because I'm feeling this. We can't do this live in a few minutes. Just send me a quick email, please. And I'll tell you what I'm seeing and a little bit of an advice. Sorry about okay, so
Yay!
I look. Oh my god, look how cute he is. All right, everyone. Amber. Oh my god. So Amber's been a Femmie. She's been here from the very, very friggin' beginning that I started this channel. I want to pinch his cheeks. He's so sweet. Oh my god. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. How is it? How's motherhood? I mean, motherhood with two now. Back to
Two
back.
under two is insane, but I love it so much.
You're the perfect mom. You know, you were born for this. You were born for this.
You're so sweet. And I haven't got to talk to you since he was born, but girl, you nailed everything on the head. Like when it came to like the delivery, like when it came to like his conception, same thing with like Brooklyn. Oh my gosh. It was amazing.
It's because I remember like first time you came for reading, you're like, we've been trying. We can't get like I'm worried that I'm not going to be a mom. Like we've been trying. That's what are you talking about? I see you're getting two kids. I don't remember what I said, but I remember I said you're having your baby naturally and it's coming soon. And
Mhm.
I remember, and I think I remember it was Aqua or it was something regarding a. I don't remember. Was she born in Jan? I don't remember the details, but I remember that you emailed me like a few months later, and you were like, "Oh, I can't believe
Mhm.
it! I'm
Yeah.
pregnant, and she's gonna be born right." I don't remember. I think I got the date, or I don't remember anymore. But with
You
him as
hit
well.
everything on the nail head. Yes. So we call him a surprise baby because it took Brooklyn so long to get here. But even though you
Yeah.
were like, hey, like I see, him, I see you having another baby or being like pregnant in like 2 weeks, 2 months. Girl, it was 2 weeks after. It was literally 2 weeks after we talked. I got a positive pregnancy test. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So to my husband, it's like, oh, it's a surprise baby. I was like, no, it's really not. I knew 2 weeks ago.
I love it. I absolutely love like this is because I know how much you wanted this. And
Oh,
now
yeah.
you've got your two beautiful babies. They're beautiful. Oh
And they're so
my
fun. They're so fun. I love it so much.
Oh, I'm so happy
Even
for
the
you.
sleepless nights. They're fine.
I know those sleepless nights, but you know what? You miss them. Like mine are 9 and 12. I'm
Yeah.
like, I miss the babies. Even as
Hmm.
exhausting as it was, it's just so different.
The little cuddles that we're getting
He's
right now.
smiling. He's smiling. Oh, I'm sending him like I'm really sending him energy. I'm protecting him. Oh,
Oh, thank you.
I with all these like little Femi babies that I predicted and came, I feel like a fairy godmother. I absolutely do, and I love it. I love it. I feel like part of this.
Well, you
Somehow I
are
was
like you
part of
gave
this.
me so much comfort in like one of the most trying times.
I
Like
remember. Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, like we were going through so many like fertility issues, infertility issues and trying all the things. And you were really like just a sense, just a place of comfort, and reassurance. And that's like what I need. I need that reassurance and you just blessed us with it.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes readings is not all about a prediction. Sometimes readings work just like that. It's just a reassurance or knowing that you've got someone who's cheerleading for you and they're
Yeah.
supporting you, and that sort of uplifts you, and you feel empowered. And you make things happen because when you relax and once you believe it's possible for you to get pregnant, like with you, because you had like yours were back to back. It was like one,
Mhm.
two, bam, wham,
Mhm.
bam, thank you, ma'am.
That's exactly what it was. Me and my
I love
husband still laugh
He's like,
about it.
he's like, I love it. He's so adorable. You want to give him a big kiss, but I'm giving him a lot of protective energy.
Thank
Absolutely. But I just, yeah, you look amazing. I can sense how happy you are. Yeah, you're tired, but that's hello motherhood.
you. Yes.
But it's very well deserved because you're such a good mom.
Oh,
This is you. This is you. This is who you are. You feel
yeah.
complete having kids, though.
I do. I do. They're just, oh, they are the most amazing thing ever. And if anyone's ever questioning motherhood, you will not regret it at all. It's just a beautiful, beautiful experience.
It is. It changes you.
It
Absolutely.
really does. It
Since you're
causes you.
here,
Go
mm,
ahead.
I was gonna say, since you're here, do you want to ask a question?
Oh gosh. Let's see. Well, you know what? Maybe some advice. Can I ask for some advice?
Who? Sorry?
I said, can I ask for some advice?
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
not
Go
necessarily
ahead.
a question, but like, okay, so I go back to work tomorrow and he starts daycare tomorrow. I'm like, out of
Oh.
all days. So,
Oh, okay.
what is your advice? I need to go back. I just saw that you were live, so I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but I need to go back and watch it and see what, advice that you give. But like, what do you recommend us doing tomorrow since it's going to
Okay.
be his
Well,
first day of daycare?
I know, but there's not much you can do because it's first day of work, right? So you can't
Mm-hmm.
like skip it. Like you can't
No.
say like no. He'll be fine. He will definitely be fine. But because of the eclipse, he might be, and it's the first day, he will be very, very restless.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be a good experience because also babies, I love when they do but because babies, especially because he's almost a newborn, they're so connected still to spirit and to energies. They pick up these like cosmic energies very much, much stronger.
Yeah.
So how how long are you leaving him there for? Is the whole day? Is
Oh,
it for
yeah.
it might them I have a feeling they might call you at some point that they can't settle him down. Like I'm I'm j-
Gotcha.
I'm just getting a feeling that this is gonna be, it's the first time away from mom. The eclipse energies, just generally the energies. So you may just be, you know what? Just
So
make it
we may
half a
have a
day.
half day.
I was just gonna say, make it half a day. Just
We
tell
can
your
do
boss,
a
they
half
called
day.
me. They called me that I have to go get him. He's not feeling well. And
It
just
is
leave
what
him
it
there for
is.
4
Bye,
hours.
y'all.
Yeah, bye y'all. I wouldn't try if you can to not leave him the whole day because I don't think
Yeah.
he's going to enjoy it particularly.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
he's got his
annoying.
eyes open.
Hi,
Yeah.
baby. Oh, are
Oh,
you
they
in a
look
milk
like
coma? You look like you're in a milk coma.
oh, he is.
You can tell. You can tell the droopy mouth and the eyes. Oh, I love babies. I love babies. I wish I was there so I could just like babysit him for you.
Oh my gosh, I would love for you to cuddle him and then play with Brooklyn. Oh my gosh. Girl,
Both
she's
of them.
so funny. She's so funny. She's outside with her dad right now. They're outside playing. But oh, she is so funny.
And she's a mini me. She's a mini you, meaning like she's you. She's you.
I'll post a video
Oh,
on Instagram. Actually, I think I already posted it. Go to my story because I posted a video of her going, "What's up? What's up?" It's
I
so
haven't seen it. I'll check it out. I'll check it on stories. I'll check it out.
yeah, it's hilarious. She's so funny.
Oh. Oh, my darling. Well, thank you for calling in. This was such a beautiful surprise. I loved seeing him live as well because I've seen the pictures. Like, just so you know, guys, Amber, I think I found out about her pregnancies before her husband even because I was getting
Yeah,
you were like
she did.
the lines on the stick, it's like I'm pregnant. And I feel honored and I feel blessed and I feel like a fairy godmother to all the Femi
Oh,
babies that were born after my readings.
Well, you're definitely such a blessing to us, and oh, just love you so much.
I love you too. I love you too. And this was such a pleasant surprise. I love seeing you guys. So I'll let everyone go because I've got to go too. Let's all, guys, you know what? Today's the day. We all need to regenerate our energies. We need to get ready for tomorrow. We got this. Drink plenty. I mean, he has no care in the world. Let's all channel that energy.
Yes.
Oh, I love him. I want to give him a kiss. Oh, I love him. He's so cute.
Oh, well, we love you. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. Lots of love to all of you, to all four of you. All four of you, lots of love.
Oh. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. What a beautiful surprise. That's a great way to end this live today, everyone. Thank you for joining. Sorry I couldn't do more lightning readings for all. Again, I'm going to probably do them again next week or tomorrow. No, if I go live tomorrow, I'm not doing any readings. We don't want to do them during the eclipse anyways, but just keep an eye out on Instagram, on my stories and YouTube. I'll announce them. You'll see them there if I'm going to do the live tomorrow. Depends on my schedule and all these readings. I love each and every one of you. Do not worry. We got this. This is a major shift. So many big changes are coming. Yeah, we have to go through the gunk. We have to go through the darkness to get to the light, but we're getting there. We're absolutely getting there. Thank you all for the love and the support. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. And I'll be seeing you very, very soon, hopefully tomorrow. Take care. Bye.